I'm sick of the lies. The lies. The lies the mainstream sports media tells you, Bron fanboys, to make you believe LeBron James is the GOAT. He not the GOAT, dog. He not the GOAT. All right? That's the facts, dog. And you already know what it is, man. The real NBA fans, oh yeah, we all know LeBron James is not the GOAT. Oh yeah, we know. We definitely know. But here come the Bron fanboys, dog. Here come the Bron fanboys. Once again, what they gotta say now, dog? They gotta talk about how it's so hard for LeBron. It's just so hard. He's had so many challenges. He's had to face the toughest finals competition of all time, which is not true. It's not true, dog. You see what I'm saying? It's not true. But once again, dog, I said in the last video I made, dog, you know, talking about his legacy is unrivaled, dog. In the his legacy is unrivaled video, dog, I made sure to point out that when people look at LeBron James, they look at the players that he played against. You see what I'm saying? These Bron fanboys, they only want to focus on the people he played against. But they don't ever want to focus on who he played with, dog. They don't ever want to focus on who he played with. Just against. I wonder why, dog. I wonder why. And this video, dog, was requested by Mac P, dog. You know? He was like, hey, let's look at these number one draft picks that LeBron played with throughout his career, dog. Let's look at them. And, you know, I had already been thinking about looking at them, and I had already done a little bit of research. But now I had to do a deep dive, dog. So Mac P, shout out, you know what I'm saying? And let's set these fanboys straight, dog. You see what I'm saying? They always want to talk about LeBron James. He's the GOAT, dog. He got to be the GOAT. Cause look at his stats. That's really what they want to look at. His stats, dog. But we already showed, dog, like I already showed in the previous video, dog, that his stats came from the system he played in. It's not because he's that great. And then his wins came from his teammates that he played with, dog. You see what I'm saying? And we can look at these number one draft picks, dog. LeBron James, throughout his career, dog, I'm going to compare him to the all-time greats. We can compare him to these top 10 all-time players, dog. You know the usual names, dog. You know, we got Magic, we got Bird, we got Michael Jordan, we got Kobe Bryant, we got Shaq, we got Tim Duncan, we got Wilt, we got Bill Russell, dog. We got Kareem. You see what I'm saying? You know, the usual names, the typical names, dog. Who do you think played with the most number one draft picks, dog? Who played with the most of them? Out of everyone on this list, dog. If your guess is LeBron James, then you're correct, dog. Absolutely correct, dog. LeBron James has played with the most number one draft picks as teammates of his, dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's played with a total of 8, dog. 8 number one draft picks throughout his career, dog. You see what I'm saying? 8. And some people are like, wait, no, the Bron fanboy, wait, no, 8, it can't be 8. No, it's 8, dog. I did my research, dog. You see what I'm saying? The first number one pick he ever played with, dog, was Shaquille O'Neal. You see, Shaquille O'Neal, he was the number one draft pick in 1992, dog. Orlando Magic, dog. And then he would play one season with LeBron James, the 9-10 season when he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers, dog. So, there you go, dog. That's the first number one draft pick he played with. The second number one draft pick he played with was Joe Smith. Now, a lot of people don't really know about Joe Smith. He was kind of slept on, dog. He was the number one pick for the Golden State Warriors in 1995, dog. And he played alongside LeBron in the 08 season with the Cavaliers. And then he left and he came back for the 09 season with the Cavaliers, to where we had 3 number one draft picks on the same team, dog. 3 number one draft picks on the same team, and they didn't even make the finals, dog. Dog. They didn't even make the finals. So, yo, it's sad, dog. It's so sad. LeBron is so sad, dog. It's a sad story. It's a sad story, dog. So we had 3 number one picks on the same team in the 09-10 season. Didn't even make the finals, dog. Oh, man. It's hilarious, dog. All right, so. I'm sorry, dog. It's so hilarious. All right. We can look at who else did he play with, dog? He played with Greg Oden, dog. Greg Oden. 2014 with the Heat. He was the number one pick for the Portland Trail Blazers. Played with him. He played with Andrew Bogut in 2017 on the Cavaliers. Andrew Bogut, he was the number one pick for the Milwaukee Bucks. He played with Dwight Howard in the 2020 season and 2022 when he was with the Lakers. And Dwight Howard, he was the number one pick for the Orlando Magic, dog. He played with Kyrie Irving, dog. Kyrie Irving, he was the number one pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers before LeBron got over there, dog. You see what I'm saying? And he played with Kyrie Irving from 2015, the 2014-15 season to the 2016-17 season. Yep, 3 seasons with him. He played with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was the number one pick for Chicago, dog. Number one pick for Chicago, and yes, he played with him for 1 season, dog, the 17-18 season. But Derrick Rose, he hightailed it out of there. He got out of there. He said, I got to focus on my mental health and blah, 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 blah. We already know Derrick Rose did not want to play with no LeBron James, dog. He left before the season could even complete, dog. Anthony Davis, number one pick for the New Orleans Hornets, which turned into the New Orleans Pelicans back in 2012, dog. He was the number one pick, and he would play with LeBron from the 2020 Lakers up to this point, 2024, dog. You see what I'm saying? So we look at the number one picks, dog. Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andrew Bogut, Greg Oden, Joe Smith, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Derrick Rose, dog. That's 8 number one draft picks that LeBron has played with, dog. You see what I'm saying? Out of his 21 seasons, dog, as a player, dog, 21 years so far, dog, 11 of them were spent playing with number one draft picks, dog. 11. More than half, dog. More than half. He's got more seasons playing with a number one draft pick than making the finals, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because you Braun fanboys always want to talk about, he went to 10 finals. He went to 10. But then guess what, dog? We got 11 freaking seasons that he played, with a number one draft pick, dog. 11 total seasons. More seasons than he went to the finals. Speaking of finals, dog, how many finals appearances did he have, dog? All together, with all these number one draft picks he played with, dog. How many total finals appearances has he had with the number one draft pick as a teammate, dog? At least one of them, dog. 6. 6 total finals appearances. You see what I'm saying? And how many championships did he win alongside a number one draft pick as a teammate, dog? With the number one draft pick as a teammate, his total championships is 2. He has only won 2 championships, dog. Total. With a number one draft pick as his teammate, dog. Yep. Just 2. You see what I'm saying? With 11 seasons, dog. He's had 11 seasons of having a number one draft pick as a teammate, dog. 11. You see what I'm saying? 11. And he only won 2 championships, dog. That's weak. You see what I'm saying? How many times we got to point this out, dog? He's been playing with some great talent, dog, throughout his entire career, dog. You see what I'm saying? Throughout his entire career, he's played with great talent, but he has been underachieving this entire time. Y'all keep trying to talk about, no, he exceeded expectations. No, he did not, dog. He's got so much help, dog. All these people helping him, and he ain't even putting it, dog. 4 championships in 21 years with it. Come on, dog. That's weak. You got to admit it. You got to just shut your mouths now, dog. Anyone talking about some LeBron is the GOAT, y'all need to shut it up now. Y'all throw that out the window. There's no need to talk about that anymore, dog. We can compare them, dog. We can compare them. You see what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, he played with 1 number 1 draft pick, dog. When he was with the Wizards. The Wizards, dog. You see what I'm saying? Just 1. And he played 2 seasons with them. We already know Mike was out of his prime, and we already know Kwame Brown, who was the number 1 pick. We know. You know what I'm saying? We know what his future would turn into, dog. You see what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. All right? Shout out to Kwame Brown, Bust Life. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to him, dog. But that's the only number 1 pick that Michael Jordan ever played with. He only played 2 seasons with him. All right? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He has played with 6 number 1 picks, dog. 6 of them. You see what I'm saying? As his teammates, dog. You see what I'm saying? He played with Oscar Robertson, who was the number 1 draft pick for the Cincinnati Royals in 1960. He would play with him his 2nd season ever with the Milwaukee Bucks, dog. My bad. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Just got to make sure my daughter's show is still on. All right, so you see what I'm saying? Where was I? Okay, so yeah. Oscar Robertson, he played with Cazzie Russell, dog. Cazzie Russell. He was the number 1 pick for the New York Knicks in 1966. He ended up playing with Kareem from 75 to 77 on the Lakers, dog. He played with Michael Thompson, Klay Thompson's dad, you see what I'm saying, who was the number 1 pick for Portland, for the Portland Trailblazers in 1978. He would end up playing with Kareem on the Lakers from 87 to 91. He played with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, we already know, he's also a top 10 player, and he was the number 1 pick in the 1979 NBA draft, dog. And he would play with Kareem alongside him for 10 seasons, dog, until 1989, dog. James Worthy. James Worthy was also the number 1 pick. He was the number 1 pick in 1982, dog. Drafted to the Lakers as the number 1 pick. And he would play for 7 years, dog, 7 seasons with Kareem, dog. Bob Boozer. Bob Boozer, he was the number 1 pick for the Cincinnati Royals in 1959, the year before Oscar Robertson. You see what I'm saying? He was the number 1 pick for the Cincinnati Royals in 1959, and he played the 70-71 season alongside Kareem. You see what I'm saying? And Oscar Robertson. 3 number 1 draft picks on the same team. You see what I'm saying? 3 number 1 draft picks on the same team. Hey, didn't that happen with LeBron? Wasn't LeBron 3 number 1 draft picks on the same team? Yeah. And remember, they didn't even make the finals. But you get 3 number 1 draft picks on the same team with Kareem, Oscar Robertson, and Bob Boozer. And they go to the finals, and they also win the championship. So how come LeBron had that kind of help, but he couldn't even... Come on, dog. You see what I'm saying? He fails where others succeed. How many times I got to say that, dog? Others can pull it off. Not LeBron, dog. LeBron, he got a problem. He got some sort of problem every time he get in the same situation as these other all-time great players, dog. You see what I'm saying? All right, dog. We can look at Yep, that's it. So Oscar Robertson, Cazzie Russell, Michael Thompson, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, and Bob Boozer. You see what I'm saying? Now, Kareem has played a total of 18 seasons out of his 20-season career, 20 years. 18 of them were spent playing with number one draft picks as his teammates, dog. At least one. You see what I'm saying? He went to 10 finals as a result, and he won 6 championships, dog. 6. You see what I'm saying? 6 championships. We look at Magic Johnson. We already know that he played with some of the same people that Kareem played with. Kareem was a number one draft pick, so he played with Kareem. He played with James Worthy, and he played with Michael Thompson as well. So he played with 3 number one draft picks over the course of 12 seasons. You see what I'm saying? Now remember, if we compare Magic, you see what I'm saying, and LeBron. You see, LeBron, he had 11 seasons, but he played with 8 number one draft picks as teammates over the course of 11 seasons. You see what I'm saying? He's got the most out of everyone on the list, dog. He's played with 8. Nobody else has played with 8. You see what I'm saying? Out of the 8, dog, that he played with, it was over the course of 11 seasons. He only got 2 championships out of it. Magic Johnson, you see what I'm saying? He played 12 seasons, dog, and only had 3 number one draft picks as teammates over the course of 12 seasons. And he got 5 championships out of that. 5. You see what I'm saying? What's the issue, dog? You see what I'm saying? What's the issue, dog? You see what I'm saying? Magic Johnson, he had only 3 number one draft picks as teammates over the course of 12 seasons. He got 5 chips. LeBron, he had 8 number one draft picks over the course of 11 seasons, and he got 2 champions. Come on, dog. You see what I'm saying? Once again, LeBron fails where others succeed. You see what I'm saying? Let's look at Larry Bird, dog. Larry Bird, he played with a number one draft pick as a teammate one time. You know, for 3 seasons, it was Bill Walton, dog. Bill Walton was the number one draft pick for the 1974 Portland Trail Blazers. And yes, he spent 3 seasons alongside Larry Bird, and they were able to win 1 championship together. You see what I'm saying? In 1986, dog. So from 85 to 88, Bill Walton played on the Celtics with Larry Bird, dog. You see what I'm saying? Larry Bird only had 1 number one draft pick as a teammate, dog. Just 1. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, he played with 2 number one draft picks as his teammates, dog. Glenn Robinson, he was the number one draft pick for the Milwaukee Bucks in 1994. And he would play alongside Tim Duncan on the Spurs. You see what I'm saying? In 2005, dog. 2005. And then, of course, David Robinson, the number one pick for the Spurs in 87. And Tim Duncan, you know, he would be, I believe Tim Duncan was the number one pick. He was the number one pick in 1997, dog, for the Spurs as well. So you got 2 number one picks on the same team. And David Robinson, he had already been there like 10 years before Tim Duncan got there, dog. You see what I'm saying? He was drafted as a number one pick long before Tim Duncan got there, dog. But they played together for 6 seasons, dog, and they were able to win 2 championships, dog, together. You see what I'm saying? So Tim Duncan, he played with Glenn Robinson, won a championship with him, and played with David Robinson, a number one draft pick, won 2 championships with him. Tim Duncan, he had a total of 7 seasons playing with a number one draft pick as a teammate, dog. And he was able to win 3 championships as a result, dog. 3. Not 2, like LeBron. You see, he only had 7 seasons with the number one draft pick as a team. He won 3 championships, not 2, like LeBron. You see what I'm saying? Let's look at Bill Russell, dog. Bill Russell, he played 2 seasons, or he had 2 number one draft picks as teammates, dog. Bill Russell, he had C. Green, or Cy Hugh Green, something like that, dog. He was the number one pick in 1956 for the Cincinnati Royals, and he played the 1965 season with Bill Russell. Jim Barnes, he was the number one pick for the New York Knicks in 1964. He played the 68-69 season, the final season of Bill Russell's career with Bill Russell, dog. You see what I'm saying? So Bill Russell, he had 2 number 1 draft picks as teammates, and he only played 2 total seasons, 1 season with each, dog. And he was able to get 2 championships out of it, dog. You see what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain, dog. Wilt Chamberlain, he had 3 number 1 draft picks as teammates, dog. 3. Elgin Baylor, Art Heyman, and Fred Hetzel, dog. Elgin Baylor, and the number 1 draft pick for the Los Angeles Lakers in 1958. He would play 3 seasons alongside Wilt Chamberlain from 68 to 71 with the Lakers, dog. They won 0 championships, dog. Art Heyman, he was the number 1 draft pick for the New York Knicks in 1963. He would play the 65-66 season with Wilt Chamberlain and for the Philadelphia 76ers. They didn't win a championship, dog. Fred Hetzel, he was the number 1 draft pick for the San Francisco Warriors in 1965, dog. He would play alongside Wilt Chamberlain on the Lakers, dog. 70-71 Lakers. They would not win a championship. So, you know, Wilt Chamberlain, he had 3 number 1 draft picks as teammates. He had 5 total seasons with a number 1 draft pick as a teammate and got 0 championships out of it. So he's the lowest of the low when it comes to success with, you know, when it comes to success when you have multiple number 1 draft picks, dog. We look at Shaq, dog. He had 2 number 1 draft picks as teammates throughout his career. Joe Smith, who was already mentioned with Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James, you know, and we all know what happened there. That was 3 number 1 draft picks on the same team, didn't even make the finals, didn't do nothing, dog. What else we got, dog? I know there's one more name on here. Kobe Bryant, my bad. Kobe Bryant, dog. Kobe Bryant, he played with 4 number 1 draft picks as teammates, dog. 4 of them. And his number 1 draft picks were Dwight Howard, Kwame Brown, Shaquille O'Neal, and Joe Smith. You see what I'm saying? So he also played with Joe Smith, who was the number 1 draft pick in 1995 for the Golden State Warriors. He played with him in the 10-11 Lakers season, dog. He didn't win a championship with him. So we look at the total seasons, dog. The total seasons with a number 1 draft pick as a teammate. Kobe Bryant has had 12 total seasons. 12. You see what I'm saying? Now remember, LeBron, he has 11. He has 11 total seasons with 8 different number 1 draft picks as teammates. Kobe had half as much, all right, in 12 seasons. And Kobe won 3 championships, not 2 like LeBron. Once again, LeBron fails where others succeed, dog. That's how it always goes, dog. So we can look at all the number 1 draft picks. LeBron has played with the most, and he's also won with the least, dog. If we're talking about multiple number 1 draft picks playing with him on a team, dog. You see what I'm saying? The only ones who also did not win any championships, or not win any, the ones who have won the least or won 0 were Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq, dog. Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq. So LeBron, he actually did win 2 championships, but remember, he's had way more number 1 draft picks as teammates. He's had 8. He's had the most out of everybody. That's the only way he was really able to put 2 together, dog. But these other guys, they played with less than 4, dog. Less than 4. Less than half of the number of number 1 draft picks as teammates as LeBron, dog. And they did not win any championships, okay? Now LeBron, he's played with the most out of everyone, dog. You see what I'm saying? And so you start thinking, man, you know, how come he had more number one draft picks as teammates than anybody else on the list, dog. You know, second place on the list is Kareem with 6. All right. But he was able to get 6 chips. LeBron played with 8. He was only able to get 2 chips out of it, dog. Just 2. So I don't know. What are we talking about here, dog? You see what I'm saying? Third place on the list is Kobe Bryant with 4. He was able to get 3 championships out of it. Not 2 like LeBron, who had 8. Like, come on, dog. We can look at number 4 on the list is Wilt Chamberlain. Now, we already know Wilt Chamberlain, he played with 3, but he sucked, you know. Magic Johnson, he played with 3 as well. And, I mean, we already know Magic Johnson is one of those dudes. And 5 championships as a result. You see what I'm saying? Now, we can look at Michael Jordan, though, dog. Michael Jordan, he has 6 championships, dog. He's the only one. He's the only one, dog. If we're looking at championships, dog, he's the only one who won all of his championships, dog. Every single one of his championships he won, dog. He never had a number 1 draft pick as a teammate, dog. The only ones who also did not have a number 1 draft pick as a teammate to win championships were Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq. Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq. You see what I'm saying? But if we look at Bill Russell, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you see what I'm saying? And of course, LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? They all had a number 1 draft pick as a teammate to win a championship. At least one, dog. Michael Jordan won 6 championships. He never had a number 1 draft pick as a teammate to win championships. He never required that. He never needed that. You see what I'm saying? But here we go, dog. Bron fanboys, you know what they're going to say, dog. They're going to go, Michael had Pippen. He had Pippen. It's just not fair. Pippen was not a number 1 draft pick, dog. He was not a number 2 draft pick. He was not a number 3 draft pick. He was not a number 4. He was the number 5. He was the number 5 pick, dog. You see what I'm saying? The number 5 pick. Like, y'all want to rave about some Pippen, dog. When LeBron has played with 8 number 1 picks, dog. 8. You see what I'm saying? But I might have to make another video, dog. I might have to do a part 2 on this, dog. Because we already know LeBron, he's the biggest loser when it comes to wasting these draft picks, dog. He's got 8 of them. Who's had 8 number 1 draft picks as teammates on this top 10 list? Nobody, dog. But LeBron, he's played with 8. Only got 2 championships as a result of playing with those 8, dog. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to make a part 2 video because, you know, this one's starting to get lengthy. So I'm gonna make a part 2 video, dog, and I'm gonna look at the number 2 through number 5 picks. You see what I'm saying? Number 2 through 5. Picks 2 through 5. Not just number 1s. We're gonna look at 1 through 5, dog. You see what I'm saying? Anyone who was a top 5 draft pick that played with LeBron, we're gonna compare him with these other players on this all-time list, dog. Yeah, we're gonna compare the top 5 draft picks as teammates. And then we're gonna really clear this up for these Bron fanboys so they understand what's going on here, dog. Because apparently they think LeBron is the GOAT, dog. He not the GOAT, dog. He not the GOAT.